concepts pertaining to radiation, transmittance, and we all know about the law of I don't know the name at the moment, but epsilon times concentration times length, and this law has a specific name that I'm slipping at the moment, but we all know about this, where epsilon times the concentration of the fluid times the length, the diagonal length of the spectrophotometric tube is the absorbance. Now we know about absorbance from this formula, and this Beer-Lambert's law introduces the concept of absorbance, which leads us to understand that if a fluid or a object or a wall or an opaque or translucent fluid or solid is absorbing something, it must be retaining something. Like so, if it's absorbing something, it must be transmitting, because none of these processes are perfect. So a fluid or a material or a solid medium, when it absorbs, it doesn't absorb fully, i.e. it's less than 100% efficient, and it, as a result of it, if not all of it is absorbed, some of it is reflected, refracted, scattered, and all of these come in the and then some of it is transmitted forward, transmitted ahead. So these refer to as having been dispersed back into the environment, into the system. But absorbance, transmittance, absorption versus transmittance are they are rectilinear concurrent and rectilinear, because when the formulaic relationship of transmittance is logarithmic and absorption is logarithmic in nature as well. But when you divide absorption by transmission, it's rectilinear in nature mathematically. So when a medium is placed, whether it be a fluid, i.e. a gas, or a liquid, or a solid, when it absorbs, it doesn't absorb efficiently. As a result of it, some of it is transmitted to the other side, which is known as transmittance, and the rest of it is dispersed. So what I would say is emission is a threefold process. E equals A plus T plus D. So in every emission, there is absorption, transmission, and dispersion. Absorbance, transmittance, and dispersal. Absorption, transmission, absorption, transmission, dispersion, absorptivity, transmissivity, and a dispersion index. Or transmission could also be due to the penetrative index of the radiation. Now, dispersion is an overall umbrella term for reflection, refraction, scattering, and that's how we know the behavior of radiation emission is subject to three reactions: absorption, transmission, and dispersion. And I think that's a very important concept to grasp when you're about to start your undergraduate degree in chemistry or physics. It should really help you out in understanding Beer-Lambert's law, the concept of opaque, translucent, and transparent objects as well. So obviously transparent objects would have a near perfect transmission and a poor absorbance, leading to poor excitation, and they would also have a relatively appreciable dispersion index as well. So they offer the opportunity for the radiation to have a higher penetrative index than its not natural penetrative index, so that's how things are. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. And if have any questions, please do bother to write me down below in the comment section, and I'll try my best to help you out. Thank you. Take care. Bye now.